So like many of you, I like to fill my inbox and my reading with interesting things that really talk and speak to me about my practice area. And one of the cool newsletters that I get every week is by an expert witness whose name is Jerome Polyakov. And Dr. Polyakov, if I'm saying it wrong, I really apologize, but he is an expert witness psychiatrist out of South Florida. And he just gives really meaty, good good information when he sends his weekly newsletters. And this last newsletter that I read, actually, I'm not exactly sure when it was from, but when I got to it this week, it was on something called bird nesting. And at first I thought, what in the world is bird nesting? Well, when I read the article, I realized that he was talking about what we refer to in our area as nesting in. So if you're divorcing and you want to know about bird nesting or nesting, this is what it is. You have children and you are divorcing a spouse and you have a marital residence where the children have resided. Maybe they've been there their whole lives, maybe they have special needs, or for whatever reason, you and your spouse or your soon-to-be ex-spouse have decided that it's better for the children to stay in one place while you and your spouse kind of rotate in and out for your time sharing. So when would something like nesting in be good for the children? Well, as Dr. Polyakov states in his newsletter, nesting in can be very effective for the short term when there are young children with special needs, and the parents have the resources to have essentially 2 or 3 residences that they can kind of go to during their time with the kids or when they're with their time without. So the idea would be this: kids stay there, dad comes in for his maybe week time sharing, mom stays in the party's beach condo or apartment, and then the next week when it's her turn, she moves back into the house and the dad goes to either that same place or to his own place. So that's the concept of nesting in. Now, when does it work the best? It works the best when you have very cooperative co-parents. Obviously, if you have a contentious divorce, you're not going to want to be going in and out of the other person's home. If there's domestic violence, if there's aggravation, aggravated stalking or anything like that, if there's an affair or there's nosy parties on the other side, this is probably not going to be the best for you. But if you have that relationship and you can afford it, it can be awfully good for the kids. How long does it go on? As long as it doesn't go on forever. These are the best situations for a temporary period of time, maybe until a child gets to a certain age or maybe a certain stage in life. The experts have never really seen this happen indefinitely, but if you think that you might be a candidate for doing something like nesting, it's certainly a unique, out-of-the-box way to solve a parenting problem.